Hello people, here we are on a 96-hour session, you see behind me, that on Rough Pond, Members Lake, and it's the setup. And yeah, hopefully we'll catch a few fish this 96-hour session. And yeah, I have a good feeling there's a few to come. I'm waiting to get the rods out because one of my pals is coming down, and I'm gonna help him get set up, have my tea, and yeah, just about to have tea now actually. Very well prepared, got milk, juice, water, a lot, and then in here I have all that. Very bad filming right now, people. I'm not filming, just got my rods out. I'm just gonna I can't speak today, YouTube. I've got my rigs here, one of them and one of them. Simple spinner rig. Don't want to complicate it too much, so yeah. Alright people, just gotten the rods out, as you can see. Using my different rods this session and using buzz bars. Just thought I'd have a little switch up. And yeah, there's been a few knocks over there already, as you can see. But yeah, I feel like we'll be in for a few tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed anyways. But yeah, I'm excited for this session. And yeah, I'll keep you updated if I get anything. Hopefully I do, fingers crossed. Hopefully I know PB. Put in the hours enough first. But yeah, keep you updated. Right guys, I've just lost a fish. Don't know if it was any decent, just snagged me straight up. And like the line went slack a little bit because it was at a drop back, and then shook the hook loose, but it happens, you know. Bit devastated, to be fair. Close this bit bucket lid, but I suppose it is a really good sign that fish are in swim. And when I was casting back out, I miscast and I reeled back in, and my lead must have been on the top, because I like went like that because I casted over a snag by accident. And yeah, I spooked a fish, so there is plenty of fish in the swim, so I am happy about that. And I know we're gonna get a few tonight, and it's on the bait that I normally catch on at this area. So yeah, fingers crossed I'll have another one. Right guys, we have been breamed. Just about reeling the rod, so I can go help my pal with his stuff. And little bite from bream, but he's big size bream, so I don't mind him. He's alright. But yeah, he's got some big scales on him for a bream, to be fair. It's a bonny bream, so I'm not too bothered. He's alright when it's a big one. Plus that's just about reeling the rods. But yeah, gonna reel in the rods now. Go help my pal get his stuff down. All I was doing, to be fair, was just flicking out my rods and just until my pal comes, and yeah, just so I can help him with his stuff, because I've got to go bring the bar down for him, carry some of his stuff and help him set up his bivvy and that. But look here, that man. There's a few over on that spot, I tell you now. But yeah, we'll get this fella back. And yeah. Right guys, I've helped my pal get down here. Little nitty over there. Yeah, look at him tying up his rig with one of my boilies, because I'm so kind. But yeah, there's been quite a few splashing, jumping and that. He's just about to get his rods out. I've just got my rods out again for the night. I'm about to settle down having tea. And yeah, I'll keep you updated if I get out else, like. But I've had a bream so far and that's about it. But yeah, and I've lost a fish. I don't know what it was. It snapped me straight off in the reeds. There's one cruising on the top over there. But yeah, here's the noddy casting out. Right, people, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it's 5:05. Tommy's just got his rod sorted. I've left right now because I'm happy with where they are. Very, very foggy morning. Little goose on its way to get food for its babies probably. Little tom there. We're just having a cuppa at the minute. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some fish. Well, there's no fish during the night. I think there's about 1 knock from my rods and that's about it.
Mine
You had a knock? And Tommy had a knock.
Yeah, fast asleep.
And,
it was like half one.
Yeah?
It was on the left one.
Right, YouTube. There's Tommy. Yeah. I've just lost a fish. Pretty good to be fair, because I felt like a decent one. I was bombing out and then my line got caught around my other like my rods. And then I was sorting out and I lifted up my other rod and because I had a couple beeps on it before. And I lifted up and I had a fish in the weeds, so it wasn't really good. But I've got it back out. I've got a few spoms out. About to have brekkie with Tommy. He's got the cuppas on the go. I've got the food on the go. And yeah, hopefully we're in for a few today. Like, it's looking for good weather for us. But yeah, I'll give you any updates if I get any fish are out. But for now, rods are silent. We've just redone all of them. Tommy's moved his bivvy next to mine. I've moved my bivvy further up the bank. So it's a bit of a social session. That's what I'd normally do. But yeah. Right, people, we've moved swims. Well, no, I haven't moved. We've just come over the other side to see what it's like. Got Tommy with us. Doing a bit of surface fishing. There's a few on the top, and then we've got some bottom bit rods over on the next peg on solid bags. Looking to move on this swim tonight. We might. Don't know yet. But yeah. Fish seem to be feeding on the surface, not too bad. And we've been putting a little bit of bait in for tonight if we come here. But yeah, I had a bream before. It was a kind of big bream. I'd say it was about 7-ish pounds or something. But yeah, there's been no carp so far. But yeah. Right, people. Got big news. I have lost a carp over in that swim we were testing out, so we're gonna move around there later on. Probably it's about 5 o'clock, maybe it's a bit later. But yeah, for now we're just chilling, eating our pot noodles. Right, YouTube, this is a 6-pound bream. It's not bad, won't it be fair? It's nice dark colours. Screamed off, to be fair. Took quite a take for a bream. Put it on a solid bag. So yeah, here's the other side. Thought it was PB bream, but it's not. Oh,
Is that free now?
Free bream? Yeah. Oh. Slimy. hold this any longer, so I'm gonna get him back. He's got this weird thing where he's got two gills. Yeah, gonna get him back. Bottom bit. Right people, it's the morning and it's just me because Tommy had to go home last night. But I'm currently in the middle of doing a swim change and tactic change, going fully onto solid bags. And then I was helping clean up a swim yesterday. So yeah, we've had enough for the night. Rigs are coming back with bait on still, so now it's been tampering with them. But yeah, it's not much happening. And yesterday I had a bite within not long on the other side. So yeah, we're gonna move up. I'm gonna move over to there. Tommy might be joining us today for a little bit. But yeah, there's not much happening. I've had my coffee. I'm gonna move swims. I'll let you know once I'm there. And right people, I'm all set up in the swim. And yeah, hopefully we'll have some carp to have out like. Here's a bit more promising. I've just had to I need to quickly put Bob back on this rod. I was just gonna eat my tea and then do a little video of me in the swim and that. And then I had a few little drop back kind of thing. A really slow drop back on my margin rod. So I struck that because I had a spare solid bag to tie it up. I thought it might be caught in the weed or something. So I struck that. There's no on it, but it's a good sign that and I've had a lot of beeps on my other rod next to the bush over there. My margin rod over there. The swim all set up. Not too bad. Fishing solid bags. But yeah, there's more action in this swim. Put my alarm on, probably the best bet. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if I get anything like. It's a nice little swim. I was helping clear it out yesterday, strim it all back, and yeah, and I've just been picking up a bit of rubbish around the swim there that people have left. If you are fishing, please do not leave rubbish in the swim, especially if it's a members lake, because you want to keep your fishery that you often go to, nice for you and other people. So yeah, been helping out of this lake a little bit, and hopefully I'm rewarded with a carp. Right people, we've had to change the tactics on one of the rods. I've switched. I was going to go onto a zig because where I see them normally, they're always cruising around on the top, always. And so I got my marker float out, measured the depth, and it was only about 1.5 foot deep, probably a bit less. But so I've decided to not go on the zig because it's too short for the zig. And I've decided to put a piece of shot in a big pop-up on a spinner rig. I put a bit of shot on halfway down the hook link, and I put a bright pop-up on, so it's it's in the face when they're cruising on the top, so they hopefully see it and dive down. It's a little bit closer at the top for them. So hopefully that works. And about 7 o'clock, I'm gonna, actually no, probably about 6 o'clock, I'm gonna put both the rods, like recast both the rods with some nice solid bags where they were for the night. And because that's around about bite time, 7 o'clock ish. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully that happens. And I was doing a bit of surf fishing before, I don't know, like, but yeah. Done a bit of surf fishing because there's a carp like right in the margins, feeding on the top, so I flicked out a few floaters, feeding on them, but I didn't manage to get it. I was being a bit shy, so yeah, I had a little stalker a little bit further, like a couple of pegs up, but I had no. So yeah, it's been very quiet for me. I've recasted that like ziggy kind of rod, the spinner rig. Recast that for the second time a couple of minutes ago. I went from a krill top with a bright pink to now like a bright yellow. So, because I know the fish are there, so they clearly just don't want that hook bait. So I've had a little change on that for the last hour, and hopefully I get some out quick on that. Probably do the same tomorrow during the day when it's a bit hotter, and Friday because it's supposed to be really hot then. Friday I'll probably just put both like zigs out or something in different spots, but yeah, just gonna flick solid bags up for the night and hope for the best. But this lake isn't really active during the night, it's like dusk, that's when it's active. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if I get anything else. Just about to have a late lunch for me, because I had breakfast quite late after the peg move. Got a little coffee, and yeah, settle down, eat this, and watch over the lake till I need to flick the solid bags out. Right people, it's the morning. I've not had an out. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I've got about 24 hours left for my session. But now it's about 26. Because I'll be leaving early-ish. Actually good. No, I had no. Well, no, I had a tench last night. I didn't record it because my phone was on the verge of death. I've had a tench, 3 bream. I've lost 3 fish, I think. 0 carp. What I'm here for. So that's not good. You get bites. So bite time is around about now, but it's starting to end about bite time is about starting to end. So I don't know. Might be a blank. Depends. It's gonna be pretty warm tomorrow, so I'm gonna get on the mixers and do a bit of surf fishing. Carl's on the other side of the fence. Been licking the other fence actually. But yeah, it's like a lovely like sun's starting to set a little bit, as you can see. But yeah, rods are here, all lovely and set up. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, gold spool cork handle. That's how we do it, boys. But yeah, got a little majestic inky stinky here, haven't we? Yeah, he's shattered, I'm shattered. So we're gonna be going to get some sleep soon. Right people, it's very early morning. I think it's about 4:20. Got myself a cuppa. Might be able to see the string torch. Just waiting for it to get a bit more lighter. Sorry about the camera angles. Still a bit tired. Might be a bit too cold for surface fishing, I don't know. I'm gonna see what it gets, how warm it gets later. But yeah, Yeah, enjoy my cuppa. I've just had my pound of chocolate. Enjoy my cuppa. Redo the rods. Just waiting for it to get a bit lighter. Got 2 solid bags here ready to go out. Flick them out. Leave them out until, and then we'll leave. Well, I'll probably just recast one of them later with a zig. But yeah. For now, I'm gonna enjoy my latte. Tell you what, people. Nature has its own sound. Sounds beautiful this morning. Birds chirp. Whatever them are, screaming birds. Nice silent morning, to be fair, actually. With a few birds chirping. Nice still lake. Absolutely beautiful scenery. Look at that. Shame it's not foggy, would have made it 10 times better. Got a little inky there, flat out. Got my zigs here prepared for later on when it gets hotter. It's supposed to get 24 degrees today, so for the last few hours of my last day, I've got a size 8 hook, deception, curved shank, bobbed, down to a little pink pop-up, washed out, because it seemed to like that very well down here. About a foot depth, probably. Very, very shallow lake, so you don't want to be over depth. Plus, just that little bit higher helps. Down here, same rig, same length, just with a piece of yellow foam. But yeah. So I wouldn't focus on that. And then very light lead. I think it's about 1.5 ounces. So it's still got a little bit heavier, should have something to hook itself on. Since it is a zig, you do need as much hooking potential. I'm gonna put that on a naked lead clip, and it's gonna be semi-fixed, hooks and then free runs. Better bite detection for the zig. Probably put them both out there. Depends, might keep one solid bag out, might not. Don't know yet. But I can guarantee you later, we will be surface fishing. Tied up a new rig last night. Probably about 3 foot, something like that, to about, I think it's a 20 gram float. Maybe it's a bit bigger. Yeah, actually no, maybe 30. To a little float stop because my swivel doesn't fit in. Just so it has that little bit hooking potential, that hooking thingy. But yeah, probably cast it out there, flick a few floaters out. Hope to catch one off the surface, really. Isn't that just beautiful? Planes up in the air. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's one. There's another. See if I can zoom in on them. Of course we can. 2 of them. But yeah. Let us know if we get anything. Right, people, as you would have seen, just put a spot of mixers out there, and Gonna see if I can get them feeding on the top this morning. Mine there, it's looking horrible. But yeah, I'm gonna see if we'll take any. If they are, then I will definitely be getting a hook bait on and catching them. But yeah, they're all set up, ready to go. Just gotta wait to see them feeding and feeding confidently. But yeah, right everyone, I've packed up. I'm just doing a bit of floater fishing. I've probably got about hour left, most. Done 2 hours most left. Just waiting until my dad gets here. Got everything on the barrow. Literally only got my floater kit out. Still no carp. Disappointed. But what I like to say, at the end of every trip, have I done enough? And I tell you what, this trip, I've done enough. I think I've done enough, like. I've tried surface fishing, zig fishing, singles with a few spams over, a well-placed single, solid bags, moving pegs during just for the day. There's nothing else I really could have done, to be fair. But I think I lost off 2 carp. So I've had 3 bream, good bream, like good sized bream. I've had a tench. Didn't get that one on film because my phone was about to die. So yeah, but I reckon I've done enough. Some might say otherwise, but I've been up 4:30 in the morning, twice, watching the lake, watching where they're splashing. They weren't even splashing this morning. So, are they on the bottom? I can't see as many on the top. Are they on the bottom? No, I don't think so, because I've had a zig out and a solid bag. None of them's done me a bite, so they're not on the bottom or they're not feeding on the top. But yeah, can't really blame myself, to be honest, because we've not had any rain. It's too hot for the carp. Lake's getting really shallow now. So yeah, pretty hard. It'd be pretty hard to actually catch one. Saying that, I've lost 3 fish and I think 2 were carp. I know 1 was definitely a carp. I think another 1 was a carp. And then I've had 3 bream and a tench. So it's not too bad of a session, but for a 96-hour session, it's not the best. But yeah, still might have time to nick a carp. I don't think so, because I can't see them feeding. Definitely can't see them feeding up this end of the lake. So actually, I am going to move back up to where I was, because there was actually a couple feeding carp, I think so, yeah. But yeah, can't really blame myself. Taking Stinky for a little stroll around the lake. He's happy to stretch his legs. But yeah, ink dumple. Hopefully I nick one off the surface. If not, it's a blank for carp for me. The main species I was here for. I mean, I don't mind a tench or a bream, but I mean, it does keep you occupied for this big session. But yeah, I've still had fun. And I'll probably do one more clip. Maybe it's a couple more if I catch some fish, I don't know. Probably won't. But yeah, I'm gonna try to catch a carp on the surface and I'll let you know how it goes. Do carp and swim now. I'm trying to be really quiet. because there's about 4 carp in my swim. And they're feeding a little bit. I literally heard one right next to my float going to my float. I need to put the camera down and just lock in. And then Mum was nibbling at my hook bait. Right people, as you can see, I am back home from a 96 hour. I had no more carp, but it's okay, because we did have 3 bream and a tench, big size bream as well. And then we lost 4 fish, like missed bites and that. So yeah, it's not too bad I suppose, but it's not the best for down that fishery. But I'm getting prepped for my next session. I'm doing a little bit of match fishing tomorrow, and then I'm going to be doing another 48-hour session down the same fisheries. So I will be recording that for you. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get some better footage in that, because I know this one's not the best. But it is my first proper video, so yeah. The carp are so scared. Apparently carp are scared of my bee float. Why is it nibbling it? Why is it bleeding nibbling my float? Just take my bait.